Hey, what's up guys? Tom here. Today we're going to cover the GE MDS Orbit user interfaces and how to determine the IP address when it's been changed from the default. Alright, first let's go over the different user interface options. If you're a new user to the GE MDS Orbit platform, then typically the web UI will be the easiest to get started. By default, HTTP is disabled for security purposes, and instead HTTPS is used. Browsers include Chrome, Firefox, Microsoft Edge. I'd stay away from Internet Explorer since it's no longer supported by Microsoft. If your preference is more on the CLI side, then you can access that via USB, serial, or SSH. Both HTTPS and SSH require an Ethernet connection and knowledge of the IP address. The default IP is 192.168.1.1, but what if that's been changed and you don't know it? This is where the serial and USB ports come in handy. Well, the serial port, which is the RJ45 connection, the black plastic one on the front, I prefer the USB port since there's no special adapters needed or anything like that, like those USB to serial converters. You can just go straight in with the cable. So first we're going to plug in the laptop to the USB port. It's the type is Mini B, just for your reference in case you need to order a spare cable. I'm just going to plug mine in here. They're behind me. Then the next thing you want to do is go to Device Manager on your computer. Just bring it up here. You'll see a line called ports, and then in parentheses is COM and LPT. Just expand that, and then look at the COM ports that you have. You may already have one in there. If your device already has some serial ports under the hood, it may say COM1 or COM2. Typically, the device you're looking for will probably be anywhere from COM3 to COM7. In my case, as you can see here, the USB to serial converter, built into the radio, came up as COM3 in this case. So the next thing you want to do is open up PuTTY, or your preferred terminal program, whether it be Hybrid Terminal or Secure CRT. And then you'll see this radio button here called Serial. You want to select that, and then we'll put in COM3, which is what we found. Now on the speed box, if you're using the USB cable, then the baud rate doesn't matter because it's automatically going as fast as it possibly can. If you're connected into the RJ45 serial port, then you'll definitely want to have to match that to whatever the baud rate is set on that serial port. The default is 115.200, so just keep that in mind. So in this case, we're USB, so I don't need to care about the speed. I'm going to hit open, drag this back over here. Now you'll see I've got a login prompt. If you logged in with the RJ45 serial port on the front, you may need to hit enter a couple times to get the login prompt. That may not show up on its own, right away. So the default username is admin, and then the default password is admin as well. So now you're in the CLI. Now how do you figure out the IP address? All you need to know is one command, and really you don't even need to know the whole command because the CLI supports tab completion. So we'll just type show, if I can spell, interface state. Now see how that auto completed for me? All I typed was INT and then hit tab. So the command is show interface state interface. So watch this. I'll hit tab on my keyboard. Autocomplete. Then the last two words are IPv4 and address. Then hit enter. Now you'll see here the bridge IP is 192.168.1.11. So that's our IP address. Now let's actually switch back over to the web interface, and we'll type in 192.168.1.11. You may get this security risk. It just basically means it's a self-signed cert and it's not signed by one of the big, certificate entities, VeriSign, for example. That's fine. Just hit advanced and then accept. And it may look different depending on the browser, but it's the same process for each browser. Once the web UI comes up, you'll see the sign in. So you'll see, again, username admin, password admin. And that's it. I hope you found this video useful. If so, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this in the future.